We're going move today. We're tackling the age-old question. What's the best car I can buy for under $110,000? I've done all the research for you, and this video is all you need. Now let's be real. $10,000 isn't chump change, but in today's market, it can be tough to find a reliable and enjoyable ride. But don't worry, because I'm here to tell you it's possible. We're talking about cars that you can trust more than you trust your spouse, are fun to drive, and won't leave you stranded on the side of the road. Alright, enough intro. Let's get into the good stuff already. Let's dive into some amazing and trustworthy cars you can find for under $110,000. Real quick, let us kick off our list with the Infiniti G35. With our budget, we're looking at those early 2000s models, which is a seriously cool ride. We're talking a punchy 3.5L V6 pumping out anywhere from 280 to over 300 horsepower. That's plenty to get you moving. It's a rear-wheel drive sports sedan or coupe, so handling is sharp and fun. And it looks the part too, with sporty styling and 17 to 19-inch wheels. You're looking at decent gas mileage for a performance car, somewhere around 17 to 20 mpg in the city and up to 27 on the highway, depending on the year and if it's an auto or manual. Plus, it was even Motor Trend's Car of the Year back in 2003. Next up, we have another Japanese icon, the 2005 Mazda MX-5 Miata. Pure driving bliss. This little roadster has a 1.8L four-cylinder, making around 170 horsepower. Doesn't sound like much, but it's super light, making it seriously quick and nimble. Rear-wheel drive, naturally, with a fantastic 5 or 6-speed manual. The shifts are so satisfying, and the classic roadster looks are too long, hood, short deck, and a top that drops in seconds. It rolls on perfect for its size 16-inch wheels and gets awesome gas mileage, around 25 to 28 mpg city and 30 to 33 mpg on the highway. But the Miata's magic? It's the connection to the road, the wind, and the pure fun of driving, momentum cornering, totally addictive. It's a legend. Next on the list, we have the Ford Focus Saint. This thing's a riot. It's got this turbocharged 2.0L EcoBoost engine that just loves to rev, throwing down about 252 horsepower and a healthy 270 lb-ft of torque. Seriously, this thing scoots. It's front-wheel drive. Yeah, but Ford works some magic on the suspension and steering, though handles like it's on rails. Barely any of that annoying torque steer, plus it just looks fast with its aggressive body kit, cool center-exit exhaust, and usually some sweet 18-inch wheels. And the best part? You can still get decent gas mileage, like around 23 mpg in the city and even up to 32 on the highway. So, you get a seriously fun, practical, and affordable hot hatch. What's not to love? Moving on, we have the best driver car of all time, the 2011 BMW E90. A seriously iconic sports sedan. You had tons of engine choices, from efficient four-bangers to silky inline sixes, like the legendary N52 with around 230 horsepower, or the turbo N55 packing over 300 horsepower. Rear-wheel drive was standard, with xDrive all-wheel drive available. Inside, it was all about the driver, clean and functional. Gas mileage was decent for a sporty ride, but the E90's real magic is that precise steering and the well-tuned chassis. The unmistakable BMW driving experience. A proper driver's car still loved today. Now we have a straight-up rocket, the 2016 Subaru WRX. It's got a turbocharged 2.0L flat for boxer engine, throwing down 268 horsepower and 258 lb-ft of torque. That boxer engine gives it a super low center of gravity for awesome handling, and it's got Subaru's legendary all-wheel drive, so the grip is insane, rain or shine. Get the 6-speed manual, trust me, or there's a CVT. It rocks the classic WRX look, aggressive front end, hood scoop, and sporty wheels. Gas mileage is decent for a performance car, around 20 mpg in the city and 27 on the highway. But the WRX is all about all-weather grip and rally-inspired fun. It's a blast on any road, anytime. Coming up next on the list is a seriously stylish little sports coupe or roadster for top-down thrills. The 2008 Audi TT. Engine choices include a peppy turbo 2.0 L4 or a punchier 3.2 LV6. Most rock Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive for awesome grip, with either a manual or Audi's quick DSG dual-clutch auto available. The exterior has distinctive rounded styling, a total head-turner. Inside, it's classic Audi. Clean, modern, high quality. Mileage is decent for a sporty ride, around 20 to 24 mpg combined. Not a track monster, but the TT is a fun, sporty ride perfect for daily drives and weekend getaways. Okay? So here's a twist about the used car market that I bet you didn't know about. The used car market isn't always what it seems. Prices and availability can change depending on where you live and the current market conditions. Those low prices are definitely hiding something. Sellers aren't always upfront. Let's be honest, there are stories. Stories of hidden damage, rolled back odometers, and cars with checkered pasts. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Don't just take a seller's word for it. It's always better to get a pre-purchase inspection from a trusted mechanic before you hand over any cash. Trust me, it's worth it. Next is a prancing horse, the Porsche Boxster. Yes, you heard that right, a Porsche. It's a proper mid-engine sports car that handles like it's glued to the road. The flat-six engine is either a 2.7L with around 240 horsepower or a punchy 3.2 LS, bumping closer to 280. Rear-wheel drive naturally, with a smooth 5-speed manual or Tiptronic auto. It's a convertible, so top-down driving is a must. Classic Porsche styling, those iconic curves and low profile. Not just about straight-line speed, it's about balance and carving corners. The Boxster is all about that pure sports car feel, a true joy on twisty roads. And the kicker? You can actually snag a 2005 model for under $10,000 these days. Talk about a bargain sports car. Next on the list, we have a car from one of your all-time favorite manufacturers, the Volkswagen Jetta. Okay? So now we're dipping our toes into the world of German engineering, but without the typically hefty German price tag. Let's be real, some German cars can be notorious for being expensive to keep running, right? But the Jetta kind of breaks that mold. It gives you a taste of that German engineering and build quality without completely emptying your wallet. Within our $10,000 budget, you're looking at Jetta models from around 2011 to 2014, which is a great range. These models offer a nice balance of comfort, practicality, and a bit of that refined European driving experience. Gas mileage varies by engine. Regular gas gets around 24 to 31 mpg combined. The 1.4L turbo hits nearly 40 mpg on the highway. And the TDI diesel is the fuel-sipping champ, with 30 to 42 mpg combined and over 45 mpg highway. Styling is clean and simple with a classic VW grille and wheels ranging from basic steel to nicer alloys, 16 to 17 inches. Solid, practical, and not badly looking. It's a car you could comfortably take on a longer road trip with friends or family. Plenty of room for passengers and luggage. Now here's a little insider tip. The TDI diesel models are particularly more desirable. These things are fuel sippers, and you get serious fuel economy, which is a huge bonus, especially if you do a lot of highway driving. It's like getting the best of both worlds, a comfortable, refined car that won't break the bank at the pump. This baby right here offers a unique blend of practicality, comfort. Next up, we have an absolute beast, the Nissan 350Z. We're talking a naturally aspirated 3.5 LV6. This bad boy has a very sweet engine, pumping out over 300 horsepower and almost 270 lb-ft of torque. It's rear-wheel drive naturally, and you can get it with a slick 6-speed manual for maximum driving engagement or a 5-speed auto, if that's more your style. The looks? Iconic. That long hood, the short rear, those curves just scream sports car. You'll usually find it rolling on 18s or 19s looking mean. Now, gas mileage isn't exactly stellar. You're probably looking at around 17 to 19 mpg in the city and maybe up to 25 on the highway. But honestly, who's counting when you're carving corners and hearing that V6 growl? The 350Z is all about the pure driving experience, raw, visceral, and totally addictive. It's a proper driver's car through and through. Within our $10,000 budget, you can snag some nice 350Z models from around 2006 to 2010. Moving on, next up on the list, we have the 2013 Subaru BRZ, pure driving joy. This lightweight rear-wheel drive coupe rocks a 2.0 L-flat 4-boxer engine, making around 200 horsepower. Not a powerhouse, but it's all about smooth, revvy, perfectly balanced power delivery. Get this 6-speed manual for the full experience. The BRZ is known for incredible handling thanks to that low center of gravity and a well-tuned chassis. Not about straight-line speed, it's about carving corners and feeling connected to the road. Plus, it looks great with its sporty, low-slung design. Affordable fun, perfect for back roads or track days. The BRZ is a top choice. Next up, we have another European contender that often gets overlooked in the budget car conversation, the Volkswagen Golf. While some might immediately think of the sporty GDI version, which, let's be honest, is awesome but might be a little bit pricier, the regular Golf offers a fantastic blend of practicality and refinement. Within our $10,000 budget, you can find some well-maintained Golf models from 2015 to 2018. What you're getting is a car that feels a bit more premium than its price tag might suggest. The interior is nicely designed with quality materials, and it has a more mature and sophisticated feel compared to some of its Japanese rivals. The Golf also delivers a refined driving experience. It's not necessarily a sports car, but it handles well, feels solid on the road. And let's not forget that the Golf is a hatchback, which means it offers a surprising amount of cargo space. You can easily fold down the rear seats and haul larger items. You'll see the iconic 2-bar grille with the VW logo front and center. Wheels range from smaller steelies on base models to larger, more stylish alloys on higher trims, usually 15 to 18 inches. Overall, it's a practical, refined, and often fun-to-drive hatchback that doesn't scream for attention, but gets the job done well. There you go, folks. The best cars that you can take home for under $10,000 right now. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel. If you're serious about buying a used car, make sure to check out our previous video on the 10 best cars for car people as well. Until next time.